Hi guys. So I was also wondering about looking for more stuff to look forward to in Starrail, and then I almost forgot that Xueyi was even a character until I saw her like coming up in 1.6 with the other two characters I was looking upon with Yunmei. So I decided to take a deeper look at her kit, and it actually amazes me how well she synergizes with Yunmei, because she's also a break focused character. So here's just a quick look that I wanted to show you guys. Okay, so she is a 4-star quantum destruction character, and now that kind of sucks because the first thing you think of is, wow, a destruction character, so that means DPS, but she's 4-star. So in other words, she is like less valuable. Because usually if you want a 4-star, you want a support, not a DPS. But after seeing her kit, it's like it's actually she's actually really good, I think. So yeah, let's get to her skill. So she does quantum damage equal to 140% of Xueyi's attack to a single target, and then also half the DPS on the adjacent enemies, kind of like how Blade does his slash. But yeah, it's I'd say her skill is kind of lackluster. It's like the typical attack. And then here's where it gets awesome. The ultimate. So Xueyi does quantum damage equal to 250% of Xueyi's attack to a single target. It's a single target ulti, kind of like CLA, but this attack ignores weakness types and also breaks their toughness. So it doesn't matter what they're weak to, she will always break their toughness. So this is actually insane. When the target's weakness is broken, the quantum weakness break is triggered. So it also adds another quantum weakness to them. So it's kind of like a mini Silver Wolf, because Silver Wolf gives them weakness. So does Xueyi, but she only gives quantum. But that's good enough. I feel like in the mono quantum team, especially with, I mean, not mono, but like the triple mono quantum team with Yunmei, this is actually insane. Because then she just adds quantum weakness even without Silver Wolf. And the more toughness that she depletes, so like if they're at a lower toughness and you use your ulti, it does more damage, up to a maximum of 60%. I don't know how this is calculated. Either it's at the beginning of your skill, which is probably the case, the more damage you do. So I'm guessing if you have like, you're just about to break the weakness and you use the ulti, it'll do 60% more damage. That's probably the case. So yeah, pretty cool. Her talent, Karma Perpetuation. Every time Xueyi attacks, she applies this thing called Karma. When oh wait, no, not every time she attacks, but every time Xueyi's attacks depletes the target's toughness, it applies Karma, with more stacks added in relation to amount of toughness depleted, up to 8 stacks. So every time you attack someone's toughness, remove someone's toughness, it stacks up to 8 times. I guess this is a really tough part because if you think about it, in order to do that, you need the enemy to be weak to quantum. So basically, if the unit isn't weak to quantum, you have to save the ulti to break them, and then you apply to quantum, and then you could start stacking these things the next time they come back up. And then every time she gets the max stacks, so it's actually pretty easy though, because your allies could apply it to get her karma. Because whenever an ally depletes the target's toughness with an attack, she will also get a karma stack. So, okay, so this is actually pretty easy to achieve. Basically, it could be done in one turn, as long as your allies have enough speed, which should be the case because Yunmei gives speed, so it's like a really good combination. When Karma reaches max stacks, A follow-up attack will be inflicted on target, dealing quantum damage for 3 times. Each hit dealing 90% of Xueyi's attack, so a total of 270%. And whenever she uses this attack, she basically depletes all the stacks. Uses the 8 stacks, and then this follow-up attack does not count towards the stacks. So yeah, so she stacks 8 times, and then after she gets the 8 times, she does a follow-up attack, and then the stacks go away. That's how it works. It doesn't say here, but over in the bonus abilities it shows. So yeah, she does follow-up every time the team removes the toughness. So she is insanely good for ruanmei. Alright, her bonus abilities, basically her big traces, are the first one, Xueyi will record the number of karma stacks that exceed. So whenever she does more than 8 stacks, before she even triggers the thingy, the follow-up, she actually could trigger up to, trigger up to extra 6 more stacks. And whenever the target is triggered, she will get those stacks back, like the extra that she stacked. I'm actually not sure how that works because the instant you get 8, you do a follow-up attack, right? Yeah, the instant you get 8 stacks, you do a follow-up attack. So I don't know how this trace will work. And then the second one, whenever you're using an ultimate, if the enemy's toughness is higher than 50% of their max toughness, she does 10% more damage. This one isn't really that good either, because based on her ulti, you want to have it so that the more toughness you have depleted, the more damage it does, up to 60%. So you want to have it lower than 50% at least before you use your ulti, and then it does 60% more damage. This only does 10% more, so I guess it's like, if you have your ulti really fast, you might want to do this. Yeah, maybe you just want to use it before you get to that point. So yeah, this one isn't that great. I guess the first one isn't that great either, because I'm not really sure how they'll get the extra stacks. Okay, but the third one increases damage dealt by the unit by equal to 100% of the unit's break effect. Wow. Damage can be increased to a maximum of 240%. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so you just straight up build break effect on this character because it increases damage based on break effect. So imagine if you have the 60% break effect rope, you'll be doing 60% more damage. I feel like this character is broken, even as a 4-star. And then these are the other extra stats, so it's like, it's gonna be insane, I feel like. I guess since you do have a break effect rope, then that means you'll have less energy for your ulti, but it's worth it because it also affects the ulti's damage. And then it basically affects everything, so you want to build break as much as possible. But the thing is, you have so many stats you want to build. You want to build crit damage and crit rate, and also break. So basically in that order, you want break, and then crit rate, and then crit damage. Yeah, those 3 stats. And probably you want speed too, because, you know, everyone wants speed. So those are the 4 stats you want on her. And our Eidolon, first one increases follow by 40%. Yeah, it's okay. 40% damage. The thing is, she doesn't actually do that much follow-up attacks. She's kind of like Blade. She does follow-up attack every like few turns. Second one, follow-up attack depletes toughness regardless of weak types, and restores HP up to 5% of her max. Quantum break will be triggered upon inflicting weakness break. Oh wow. Okay, her E2 is actually insanely strong. It heals her, and it also breaks toughness no matter what the weakness is. And it applies quantum weakness. Jesus. Well, yeah, this is kind of what you could say broken in a mono quantum team, because she guarantees the quantum weakness. Yo, you don't even need Silverwolf anymore. Just get Xueyi. And then her third one, oh, it's just a skill bonus. Okay. Fourth one, whenever you use the ultimate, the break is increased by 40% for 2 turns. Nice, really nice. 2 turns, I'd say there's probably a downtime. Usually everything that lasts for 2 turns always has a downtime on the ulti. The sixth one reduces the max karma stack to 6. That's pretty big too. That's basically Blade's E6, but on 4-star. Yeah. This is an extremely solid character. Now, I don't know how fast you could get her fault. Maybe 1 fall per turn, probably? Because since every ally could get the karma, and everyone has so much speed because of ruanmei, she could probably get like 2 stacks per character, and that's like 8 stacks already, and then if you somehow have her E6, that's like guaranteed at least 1 follow-up per turn. Probably even 2, I'd say. So yeah, this is a really insane character. Although you probably don't want her in the follow-up team because you want her in the break effect team. Definitely, you definitely want her on the break effect team with ruanmei, and maybe ruanmei, Xueyi, Fushuan, maybe Silverwolf, but I kind of feel like she already applies a quantum weakness, so maybe Xueyi instead of Silverwolf. So triple quantum, ruanmei, which is ice. Yeah, I feel like this is like probably the best team, like possibly makeable. Like no doubt about it. I feel like the synergy is like off the charts with Xueyi and ruanmei. But yeah, I think that's what else. Is there a light code made for her? She is destruction, 4-star. No, there is no light code for 4-star characters. I forget. Because in Genshin, I remember there's always like some sort of thing that comes with it too. Or never mind, that's false information. But yeah, that's really just a. This is actually incredible character. Like I was doubting her from the start because I was like, wow, destruction that's 4-star. Why would I want that? But now that I see how synergistic she is with Fushuan, I might go for her. Although she might be on the doctor ratio better, but yeah. If any of you guys are planning on, if you guys have Seele and Fushuan, and you're planning for ruanmei, I think you should pull for her. That's so good. But yeah, that's it.